Recording has started. Okay. So, is there anything anybody wanted to do? Otherwise, you guys are just heading back to the fort with Beodas here.
I believe we have already sufficiently violated this corpse.
Yes, it's like
Yes, we did.
just
If Brodo wants to violate it some more, then I would not object to that.
It's true. It is the dragon that.
Yeah.
Killed his family.
Wait, you don't know that.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Is there another one?
I only violated it for its hide. Would it have been alive, I would have violated it in other ways.
As I scratch my head, is this the dragon you were looking for, Brodo?
It was, and at last it's been defeated. My purpose has been fulfilled.
Okay, we're done with that then. Okay.
So what are you going to do now, Brodo?
Well, the next thing on my list is to find the thieves who stole my family's mead formula.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I-
Yeah.
Oh,
Never
that's
knew
right. You
that.
don't know that one
I never knew that. As I scratch my head. Oh, someone stole your mead. What mead did you make?
It was my family's famous apple mead, back before the dragon
Mm,
destroyed my village. And someone has replicated it.
I can taste. Been a while since I've had. Am I
It's
cutting
the
out?
best mead you'll ever have.
Yeah,
Nay.
a little bit.
You and Matt are both cutting out. Alright.
I want to unattune from the ring. While we
Okay.
have that.
You want to attempt to unattune? It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think unattunement is an hour. I gotta look this up again.
Is it 1 hour?
Do we? I forgot. I'm pretty sure you told us that the ring was cursed, right?
Yeah, I told
Okay.
you.
Are you
Claw
able
told
to
you. I don't
unattune?
think Wary has told anyone.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, then I guess that's what I was asking.
But I mean, as far as I know, I think Wary's the only one that knows about its curse.
It's cursed. Okay.
Oh, also, on the subject of magic rings, Dreama, I know I borrowed this ring of deception from you, but it was very useful earlier. I'd be willing to buy it off you for 400 gold.
400 gold.
Ooh, damn.
I think you only paid like 300.
Was it 300? Yeah,
Something like that.
I don't even use it. You can take it.
Alright, take 400 gold.
Alright.
Claw, it will be 1 hour or a short rest for unattunement.
So
Sure.
Can we do a
Can I do it
long-
while we're walking?
Can we do
or-
a long rest?
Not while walking. Walking is sort of not considered a short rest. I assume
Oh,
when
okay,
you guys
that's
get
fine.
back to the fort is when you can do it.
So Abel,
Sure.
so do you have a choice to do a short rest or an unentombment? Do you get that short rest when you unattune or?
Yes. You can unattune as part of your short rest, so you get the benefits of a short rest and unattunement. But if you want to do other stuff, you can't. Like I don't know, anything else that would take a short rest. It's like
Yeah.
a side activity.
If y'all
Okay.
want to take a short rest, I can do a Song of Rest, which is quite nice and gives you extra health back.
It's okay. I guess we can just
We could head back.
go to
I
the.
mean,
It's not
hopefully we don't.
terribly far,
Beodas-
and we
Back
have
to
direction from Bayo to.
Beodas, yeah, he will
Yeah.
say we should probably head back before anything else catches us off.
Is it 1 hour both ways to attune and unattune? Was that it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little short. You guys got lost on the way, if I remember correctly.
Good to know.
Yeah, we did
We found the dragon in the end. That's all that matters.
exactly.
Okay. You guys eventually make your way back to the fort with Beodas. They are busy taking care of the wounded, building, repairing and building whatever infrastructure they can that was destroyed by the dragon attack. You just see a bunch of whatever remaining guards here running around and about. You arrive here and you see Malthus. I gotta put his name up here for you. Sort of busy directing people, and he looks at you guys like, by the gods, you guys look terrible.
chance do you have a place where we could rest?
Yeah, I could use
We
a
will
rest.
continue our deliberations and discussions in the morning.
Certainly may rest here in the fort, if you wish. We have many some spare beds you can take. Some relaxation you can do as well.
How do you whisper in this chat?
Dash W.
/W.
And then type the name, like the username of the person. So
like
/W. I'm gonna type to. I had to type to you, so you're Willie. So I had to type to Willie.
okay. Got it.
And it will also be sent to you.
Oh, it shows you chat tips right there.
Does that work?
Yes, I see it. Okay, so what would you guys like to do? You're in the fort here, or you're outside the fort.
Malthus, I need a rest. Is there a place where we can rest? It's been a long day.
Malthus does have some open beds. He did say he had some open beds you can rest, or you can rest inside the fort if you want.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's about. So you guys got here still the same day as attack. Around
day,
3.
wow.
Yeah, because you guys attacked,
Yeah.
or I guess not attacked. You guys infiltrated, and then you were attacked, and then you chased it down. So I'd say it's around 12. It's still like the rest of the day.
Okay, we did this all in the morning.
Yeah, because I assumed you guys did your thing in the morning, so
Yeah, we did.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So did we reset? They're hard.
Oh no, so it's noon. We have a place to rest for the night, and we can do anything else we want in the moment.
We can rest or we can do stuff.
Yeah. Up to you guys. What would you guys like to do? There's no unattunement yet. Wary, just until.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Do they have a shop here?
You can ask around. Maybe you can find something.
I asked
We'll rumble through their tools.
Bayodas, do you guys have a shop or a general store?
We don't have anything of the like here. Might be able to barter with supplies, but we're looking
Yeah,
for
quartermaster. A quartermaster, perhaps.
yeah, maybe if you're looking for like unique or like
Unique.
I guess specific stuff, you might have to head back into town there. Otherwise, we have like some supplies you might be able to barter for.
Do you have a tavern here?
No tavern, but you have some drinks. I will take you guys inside the fort. Is what I assumed you guys would be.
Yep.
Since you guys are sort of friendly with the area, I'm gonna take off the fog of war now. So
Ooh, yeah.
hopefully that should open it up for you guys.
We almost
Yeah.
weren't friendly with these people.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, inside
Is there
here.
a library near here?
Ooh.
And you mean
Like
in the
there might
fort?
be some bookshelves somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the-
in the fort.
So I'll
What is this, a
explain.
pool?
Yeah, I'll explain what we have here. Obviously, to the left over here, we have the sort of hangar bay area. Lots of weapon supplies. Up here, we have the sleeping quarters for all the guards and whatnot. Over to the bottom right here, looks like it's sort of a small study, not too intricate. Above that, sort of a furnace, smeltery area, keeping the heat going. And then we sort of have quite the relaxing spa pool area right there as well.
It is a pool. Yeah.
After such a hard day, I think I might hit the spa and then go spend some time in the study.
I think so too.
Long rest.
Would you guys? Oh yeah. Would you guys like to long rest or short rest? Is probably a good question here.
There is some
No.
stuff I would like to do before we long rest.
I assume if you choose long rest, it'll go 8 hours, but 8 hours to get the full long rest, but then you can still have the rest of the day to do stuff. It's just
Are we not doing that thing where we only do
Oh,
long
we
rests
are.
when we sleep overnight?
it is that's still the thing, but I'm not like saying it just time skips. You know, you have like time to do stuff between then and there. This is more of a
Okay.
me trying to figure out what you guys want to do, so it's not gonna be a huge guessing game.
Right.
Okay. I'll do part of my long rest in the spa and then do that part of the role playing there. So for now, I shall go into the study.
Okay. Yeah. So what would everybody like to do during this long rest here? Is what since it's what we're gathering up for.
I don't know. I've never gotten the
Over long
option
resting.
to do different things.
It's pretty much a long rest here. But
Okay.
yeah, unless something happens like before 8 hours, otherwise I'm assuming that they will complete. So Yeskier is chilling there.
In the study, I'm doing two
study.
things. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean up the vial of dirty dragon blood I have. So I just have a vial of dragon blood that's old.
Yep.
Or dragon blood. So clean that up, and then the rest of the time I'm going to spend reading, trying to find stuff about metallic dragons,
Okay.
like location, history, all that stuff.
Let me figure out what everybody else is doing first.
Yep.
Brodo, I see you've sat yourself at the dinner table. What are you doing here?
I'm eating that turkey leg there.
Eating that turkey leg. And everybody else, what are you guys doing?
I'll go find somewhere to sit and attune from the ring for an hour, and then I want to head over to where they have the supplies.
Oh, okay.
Supplies and weapons, shields, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Doge and Dorima.
I'll head over to the quartermaster.
Doge.
Oh, I'm just gonna sit here in the spa.
Okay. Alright, yes, Gear, why don't you roll me investigation as you search for other dragons? Whereabouts?
Didn't find anything.
Everything, it's been a long day. It's kind of difficult to keep track of what's happening. You're just kind of a little bit exhausted and tired. And then, Dorima, you do manage to find yourself a quartermaster. You approach him like, "Can I help you?"
Do you happen to have anything for sale?
Maybe some general supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Well, what are you looking for?
You have any, what do we need? Any rations at all?
I have a lot of them.
I got some rations for sale.
I hear something whisper in my ear. Where'd that come from? You hear that?
No. Except,
Be hearing things.
how many are you looking for?
Let's see. As I count through my rations, did I pull it up? Yes.
This guy just came in here without any intent to buy.
Yeah, I want to see what you have.
He
Well,
wants to browse.
I do. I'm a browser.
His name is Chrome.
I get it.
Google.
Do you happen to have any special weapons or special armor?
Not here, buddy. Just got your general supplies, maybe some weapons you could buy.
Well, let's just do 5 boxes of general of rations then.
He does have potions of wells, but 5 rations.
Yep.
rations. I think there were 5 silver apiece.
That's the price you've been charging me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, good. Yep, 5 silver apiece. So 25 silver is your total.
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with?
I don't think so. Yeah, how many gold?
What?
How many gold is 1 silver? What? How many silver is 1 gold? Sorry.
Like 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10. Let me look up the official rating or conversion here.
I thought everything was always 10, except for EP, which we have no idea.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why is EP in there?
I
Because
removed
it
it.
is.
It's confusing.
Special.
Yeah, and I just decided to make it special. 1 gold is 10 silver.
Okay. Oh well. Well, thank you. I'll walk away, and then I am gonna go to the corner over here.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna start playing with myself. Yeah. We are gonna. I need to contact my deity.
The deity. Oh, man.
Where is it?
Alright, while you're looking, I'm gonna do, let's see, wary here. Where you attempt to unattune to the ring. After about an hour passes, as you go to remove the ring, it seems hard stuck on your finger. It does not come off.
Can I have short rested during that time?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just spend all my life.
Your remaining
Alas,
hit
there
dice.
was no bard to help you. Short rest.
Yeah. And then I'll head over to the quartermaster real quick too. So.
Sure. You looking to purchase supplies? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a shield.
A shield?
Oh, wow.
He's got a shield here. Let me look at the price. That will go for 10 gold.
I'll take it.
Okay. Let me add it to your inventory here.
Sweet.
It automatically just drop in.
Yep, I see it.
Okay, cool.
And it adds, I think, 2 to my AC.
Well, only when you are wielding it.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Does it take a
it takes one of your hands.
like a free action? Okay. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
If there's time, I want to head over to Amina too.
Yeah. Let me deal with Dorima here first.
Sure.
Okay. Attempt to contact my deity.
All right, you cast Commune.
The quick one real quick.
You have the spell slots for that?
Probably not.
Then why are you casting it?
Come on, let's try. Do you hear me? No, I'll take my long rest.
Okay. You'll have to do it like maybe later on in the day. So we can still do that for sure, but that'll be after our long rest.
I'm out of energy. We're taking a long rest.
I'm
And
good
then-
for the long rest.
Yeah, Doge is relaxing. Brodo is eating food here at the table. Where you go down to speak with Amina. So, excuse me. Let me drag you there.
Oh yeah, she was involved.
Do you get pulled over?
Yep.
She's sitting at the sorry, not sitting, sitting on her little cot there. When she sees you at the bar, she kind of rushes on up and is like, "What happened up there? Everything all right?"
Everything is fine. We just fought a dragon. No big deal.
Fought a dragon? No big deal.
Yeah, we almost died. Whatever.
You seem a little calm for this.
I need to know something before we decide to help you. Before I decide to help you. You said that you knew. What's his name?
Arcrux?
Arcrux. Yeah. You said you knew Arcrux. I couldn't find his name. I'm like scrolling through my notes. Do you know any of the? Are you acquainted with any of the other gate people?
We all have met briefly. We haven't had much time to communicate.
No, you're not friends with any of them. Don't talk regularly.
I wouldn't say either. I wouldn't say we're all friends with each other. We do kind of know each other.
What do you know about Gridlock and his friend?
Oh. Well, kind of know more about him. He's a bounty hunter. They go by the name Hunter Killer. They're pretty well known, actually, but they tend to stick to themselves. Usually take on big priority targets.
Hey, that's the name of the campaign.
Hey, interesting.
Where's the friggin' CinemaSins ding?
Anything else you know about them specifically would be helpful for me.
She kind of grips the bars of the door and kind of leans in, like, "What do you want to know?"
I am. Let's just say I'm concerned for their safety.
Roll me a persuasion check here. Gridlock's partner, Zayas. I heard she is a survivor of Call. Came a long way. Got sold off to... Let me look up my history here. Sold off to the Gilbertsons. Escaped after a couple of years of imprisonment there. Gridlock picked her up one day, started training her as a bounty hunter. They've been together for quite some time. She kind of has a grudge against the Gilbertsons and seems to be making her, making it her sole duty to take him down.
I see. Well, thank you, Amina. And then I'll walk away.
Wait. How about getting me out of here? How's that going?
It's going, but for now we need to rest. The dragon took a lot out of us.
Okay. So tomorrow maybe? As you're like walking away there.
Tomorrow maybe.
Okay. Don't forget about me. I'll bring you back over here.
Plans changed.
All right. Yes, Kier, you said you had one more thing to do, or?
No, I'm
Okay.
just reading books.
Yeah, Skier's busy.
Oh
in
no,
the-
I'll go join Doge in the
Oh,
sauna.
okay. There
Couldn't
you go.
find anything I was reading.
Doge, yeah, Skier comes on over and wades into the pool with you.
What's up?
Brodo,
Oh,
what are you eating here at the table?
I just take a bite of the turkey leg that I see and that wheel of cheese.
Okay. As you're eating and minding your own business, a couple of the not soldier, a couple of the guards, you could say, come on up over. They kind of like sit across from you, like, hey there, little buddy. What's your name? About two of them have sat across from you. There's a third one who's like standing at the edge of the table.
Name's Brodo, I say as I continue chewing my food, not making eye contact with them.
Oh. Where are you from, huh? You don't seem like you're around here.
I'm from out east, but my village was destroyed,
Out east, eh?
so here I am.
What village?
Hobbitsmead. Have you heard of it?
Oh. The one talking to you, he's sitting across. He points to the one that's standing, like, old Gregory here. He's done some traveling. He's been out there before. Gregory kind of nods, like, yeah, they've got some pretty good ale. I'd give an arm and a leg to see if I could have that taste again.
Best ale in the world, and unfortunately, my family was destroyed. So there should not be any more of this ale left, only the recipe is left in my head, my brain. But, for some reason, I've noticed a few other places that have copied my recipe, and I was wondering, perhaps you know something about this?
One of them leans in, like, well, that depends. Could you brew it for us here? Brew some more?
Most definitely. Do you have the ingredients I need? I need apples, sugar, vinegar, and some spice.
One of them, their eyes kind of go like wide open. It's like, that's exactly what we have. And he just starts running off to try to like find the supplies here. One of them says, "How long is it gonna take?"
Unfortunately, it will not be ready until tomorrow morning. It will have to brew
Oh.
overnight, but I have my ways to make it brew faster. So tomorrow morning, drinks are on me.
All right, all right. Have you ever tried some of these, the Drisdane Victorian Ale?
I have not.
Uh, the one across from you stands up, like, we have a barrel here. We kind of in your debt with your party as you kind of saved us from that dragon. How about you share a mug with us?
Fine gesture, good friend. I will have some.
He walks away and he comes. A couple minutes later, he comes back. The other one that went to go look for these supplies also comes back. He like kind of like throws them and scatters them on the table. You're busy like looking through them to make sure they're like the right ingredients, good quality, nothing that's rotten. And he pours you out a mug of the ale. You all enjoy a very merry evening together, drinking and talking and regaling. If there's anything else, otherwise you will finish your long rest.
Yep, I'll just start brewing it and rest.
And I'll say it's about like 8ish p.m. So everybody here is fully healed. Return your hit points, spell slots, hit dice, anything else that gets refunded.
Beautiful.
And then we'll skip to the next day, but I think Ulu wanted to cast another commune here.
Yeah, commune at night.
And then it'll just-
Inspiring leader, of course. Everyone gets 16 temp hit points.
Yes.
16, huh?
16.
My fave.
Wow.
Yeah. It's corresponds with level.
That is really
It's level
cool.
plus Ka modifier. It's lovely.
What a lovely song, Yaskier.
As always. No problem.
How many hit dice do you get back again?
Full.
All of it,
You get full? Okay.
depending on which ones you have.
Cool.
All right, Ulu, you casting commune?
Yep.
you begin to prepare the ingredients and the recipes required to cast a spell. You close your eyes, you can kind of begin to meditate as you hear these sounds of rolling thunder begin to fill your ears. A deep voice booms out. Yes. Have you obtained?
I have. I know where the first gate is. I am traveling with them.
So, with the commune spell, you have to ask 3 questions. Yes or no questions. And now that's up to you as to how you want to ask those questions.
Do you want me to party with them?
As you're meditating, you kind of get this cloudy feeling. As like it's you're uncertain with your god's response. You're not too certain if either it's a yes or a no that he's responding. That's how you interpret it.
Do you want me to kill him?
Oh, damn! Your mic is buzzing all up.
I thought that was the answer.
Yeah, that's the crackling line. You get a flash of hot lightning just comes flashing before you. You can kind of get the sense that it was a big no there. You have one more question.
Okay.
Do you want to part us?
We're playing Phasmophobia now.
Yes, yes.
Man, I gotta think about this one. It sucks when it's only a yes or no question.
Yeah, but this is some pretty divine power coming in. You're asking a god here. Might I remind you that you are on a quest here to figure out, similar to Roridori, you're trying to figure out who is attempting to attack the, I guess, the pantheon of the gods.
Sorry, who are we teamed up with her now? The base, I forgot what their name was.
Harbingers.
Are the Harbingers bad?
This one, similar to your previous answer, not as harsh, but it's still unclear, but it kind of leans towards the more no side.
Crashed it again.
It's sort of like for your purpose, your character's purpose, it's a no, but for what they're doing, you could also say yes. But you pick up on the no that, related to you, that they're not the reason you're on your quest here.
Okay. Thank you. I will.
It's a phone call. It's a phone call now.
I love you. Okay, bye.
Thank you very much.
I'll call you again tomorrow. Okay.
I'll come in again tomorrow. Love you.
Commune is a very powerful spell. Alright.
Okay.
Then I guess unless anybody else has anything to do, that'll be another long rest, so you'll get that spell slot back there, Darima, and then we'll just
Giggity.
wake up in the morning here on the next following day.
commute during the night, you can commute twice.
Yeah, dude, me twice.
Hey, I'm not done asking you questions.
You hung up on me early. Alright. So you guys all wake up. It's a little less what's the word? Busy than yesterday. A lot of people are resting and, taking like sort of a sleeping in. They had a very hard day yesterday.
A lot of people died.
Brodo did a lot of drinking. Doge and Yeskier just floated in the water all day. So what do you guys like to do today?
I guess we all convene somewhere semi-privately.
I'll take a sip of the mead.
Sure, you guys could either convene inside or outside the fort, or like within the courtyards, whatever.
Yes,
Inside the
your
jail
Jespers, everyone come into the spa. Because there's nobody else here. And
Sure.
no other reason.
Sure. Spot time.
I need a shower. I need to get up.
Oh, freak! Oh, you did the thing wrong.
I did.
Blue.
Oh, that was the other side. Oh. I have 16 of Channel Divinity, okay?
Yeah, no. You guys are all in the showers here, or in the pool here.
So, what do we want to do?
Uh-oh. Crime baby.
Crying baby. We should probably see about getting Amina out of here. They're kind of in our debt after killing Phytherion, so
Mm-hmm.
seems like it'd be pretty easy.
I think so.
We just ask.
Yeah. Can try
We could.
Not opposed to that.
with your
I'm very good at deceiving people right
Persuasion.
now.
Since we are more friendly with them, I think we should be able to ask more personal questions.
I think so. That makes a lot of sense. What kind of questions do you want to ask? I can do the asking because I'm generally persuasive.
A little weary.
I have something to say.
Frodo?
If they say no, I made my mead particularly strong so we could get them drunk.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Why don't we suggest we have this meeting over some mead, you giving your extra strong stuff to them, and us just having some watered down stuff.
Well, first off, making alcohol is a thing in the game. So, Brodo, you want to roll me a d20 and add your proficiency modifier to see how well you did it.
Oh, and my thing crashed. 1 second.
What's your proficiency modifier?
Check in right now.
Right?
It's 4.
4? Okay, so a 13. It's been a while since you made it, so it's not up to
True.
par, but, definitely, it's alcohol.
Put
It'll-
some rat poison
Put some rat poison in there. I don't want to kill them.
I mean, if they're having some heart trouble, that actually might be helpful.
Rat poisoning?
in. Baldis.
Rat poison is the same thing as warfarin, a blood thinner.
Oh, God.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You can use it for certain heart conditions to prevent clots.
Wow.
There.
So if we have rat poison, it's not necessarily damage. Depends on how much.
I injected straight up. Oh.
Doge bleeds out. But okay, so we just ask, and if not, we can. Well, how we ask depends on a lot of things. If we want to lie we could lie and say that she's actually nobody. We investigated her thoroughly and didn't find anything. That would give us the maximum benefit. We use our goodwill with the dragon, and then with this ring of deception, it gives us the best chance at actually getting her out without any violence.
Very like that.
Maybe. We did already lie when we first got here, though, and they figured us out pretty quick.
Yeah.
I don't think they figured me out. I think
I'm
they
a
figured you guys
little-
out.
I'm a little worried.
We
about-
will wait outside.
Yeah, it was just you in there.
I'm a little worried about that tiefling, the female tiefling, to be exact.
Female thief.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Maybe you
She-
can woo her. Where
The one that.
Oh,
was-
I could woo her.
She's the one that was whispering into.
I give you a look.
Malthus's ear when we were lying to her, trying to.
I
deceive-
could talk to her.
But yeah, she got mad.
You could try to get her drunk.
And then talk to her. Oh, but that just sounds wrong.
Yeah,
You
that's
cannot
right.
function as well, or her magic can't function as well when she's under the influence of
Yeah.
the mead.
That's date rape.
That's why I said that doesn't feel right.
Hold her down.
For a good cause.
Yeah, I'm never. That's some cursed shit right there.
Yeah, we're not actually doing this. Just to be clear, we're not actually doing that.
Oh, good. I can scratch
guys
off
seen
all the
Your
notes
Highness?
I've been writing.
Have you guys seen the movie Your Highness?
No.
I don't think so.
That is not
They-
in the D&D world.
Oh, the quest.
Movie.
quest.
They have something sketchy going on, but they go, "It's for the quest." So they justify it.
It's for the
It's
quest.
for the quest.
Yeah,
For the
it
quest.
is.
But is this okay? No, it's just for the quest. Don't worry about
For
it.
the quest.
No.
Yeah,
Funny.
that's my one worry. That the female tiefling will see through your deception.
Then,
Yeah.
Brodo, why don't you distract her and get her drunk? You don't have to do anything terrible. Just distract her and get her drunk.
Yes, I will
You
offer
can
her
pour
my
more
finest
alcohol
mead.
into her drink while she's drinking.
We could have a meal with them.
Oh, that would be a wonderful idea. Brodo serves your new alcohol, and we discuss what we do going forward. And then we can talk about Amina, and I can tell them that I'm not sure is who she thinks they is. We investigated her thoroughly, and she seems to be just a normal peasant. And I don't think there's any point in this organization holding prisoners of just ordinary peasants. If this fails, we can always feign ignorance and say, well, we did our best.
Yeah.
I like that plan.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay. Brodo, you did the wine, so let's get that, or did the ale. Let's get that ready and let's do this.
Orders up.
Okay.
I get ready.
Frodo goes to obtain his wine here. Not his wine, his ale. And where's everybody else going?
All going to breakfast or whatever, and trying to get the with what Beoder, Malthus, and all them.
Okay.
Ask them if they would join us for breakfast, so we can discuss the events of the previous day and what we're going to do going forward.
Oh my gosh, hold on. My mouse has decided to stop functioning. Alright. Malthus will join you, as well as the same tiefling that's been whispering into his ears. Baeldis and Villadon will not be joining.
Okay.
And maybe there's like some other people around just munching at the table. Otherwise, you all arrive here, I assume. Are you all at the
Yes.
table?
I think so. Is anyone not at the table? Is the question.
Yeah. So everybody's at the table, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where is the children's table? I must go.
I do believe, in all of my travels, I never have found a morning that is not with drinking, especially after the defeat of a great, great dragon, such as we did yesterday.
I can attest to that. This is Malthus speaking. He
One
raises.
of our yes.
Oh, go ahead.
No, one of our companions has brewed a genius ale,
Really?
with which he wished to share with us.
Have some wine, Your Grace.
It's some wine. Okay. It's wine now. Did it become wine?
It's just wine now.
It changed from
Oh,
ale to wine.
okay.
Oh, for wine. That's how magical it is.
It's
Uh,
genius.
You pour out a mug for him. Like, well, you perhaps have some yourself. I say raise a mug together here.
And I
Well,
raise my
let's-
mug.
We raise our mugs.
Assume Brodo poured one out for everybody else as well.
Yes.
Yep. Making my way around the table.
Okay. Everybody here raises a mug. The tiefling is not. She has a mug raised, but she doesn't seem interested in drinking.
Disrespectful.
Malthus says, "Well, to our health and well-being," and then he takes a good sip of the mug here, as well as everybody else around the table except for the tiefling. He sort of just hovers it by her mouth and then sets it back down.
Varia, is it? The tiefling, I think they said her name was
Yes.
Varia or something. Is the wine not? Is this? I guess. Fuck it, it's wine now. Is the wine not to your liking?
No, it's wine. I hate wine.
Perhaps some ale would have done better.
Yeah. No, she kind of looks at you and just nods. I'm not interested in drinking at the moment.
Are you okay? Are you feeling well?
I'm perfectly
Perhaps-
fine, thank you.
Oh, if you need healing, come to me later.
Understood.
Brodo, shouldn't she be offended that she's not drinking your wine?
Yeah, I walk up to her.
He
Lady Varia, this is the last wine that represents my village, which was destroyed by that dragon. Have a taste at least. It is the best you'll ever have.
Roll me intimidation or persuasion, Brodo. It's your choice. I'll let you have advantage on it as well.
Cool.
Intimidation. Yeah.
Drink it! Take a
Intimidation.
Good. Well,
You suck
persuasion and intimidation are both ka. So yeah. So if the second one is the persuasion or
Oh,
intimidation,
he's got
so 24.
proficiency. Yeah, he's proficient in intimidation.
Ooh,
There.
nice.
Hold on here. She looks a little shocked and a little stunned at your statement there, but she goes ahead and grabs the mug and gives it a little bit of a sip here.
Light a hand.
Push it.
It's a very small sip, and she kind of like puts it back on the table. Starts to look a little tipsy. Doesn't seem like she's well accustomed to alcohol.
Oh, that will change.
Pure alcohol.
It was just straight pure alcohol that Brodo gave.
Tastes like.
Yeah, you guys all like look around and you just notice everybody else is knocked out from alcohol poisoning. You're like, oh.
So, how did that taste, Varia? What was your thoughts?
Oh, were you asking Varia? It was good, thank you.
I'm glad you liked it. Have some more, and I top off her glass.
Maybe
Ooh,
later. I'm a
yes.
little.
Yeah.
It's a little too much right now.
Don't be rude. Don't be rude. It's for you.
Another toast to the fallen. Yaskier raises his glass again.
All right.
Hey,
yes,
Everyone,
Skier.
toast to the fallen.
Roll me a persuasion, yes, Skier.
Yeah.
yes.
Because they're already drunk, can I
Yeah.
have advantage?
I would say yes, but then there's gonna be disadvantage on her because she's already against it here.
Oh, got it. And she's the one I really care
Yeah,
about.
if
so,
anything, it's just straight roll.
Nat 1.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's still
Ooh,
14.
Wow. 14. 13.
Wow.
Jesus.
Everybody else around the table drinks as well.
Another one. Another
Malthus, kind of wholeheartedly drinks. Varia, a little more hesitant, but she does give another small sip here.
Yes.
Great job, Varia. Have another, and I top off her glass again.
Let's do
She's
lines.
drinking it very, very literally, so you're not pouring a
Just
whole lot.
sip and then
Yeah,
pour
She's
some-
overflowing her
she,
cup now.
she is sipping it right now.
Ah, yes. Malthus, thank you for hosting us in your fabulous fortress. I believe we were in the middle of conversation when we were rudely interrupted by Phytherian, or given that he refused my offer,
Varia
perhaps we should just
immediately
remember
stands
him
up.
as that bastard dragon.
Varia stands up. She says, "You'll have to excuse me," and she's gonna walk away. She doesn't look that good, and she kind of stumbles away here.
I will go after her because
Yeah, play the hitman.
yes,
Choke her out.
I'll
She's
follow
gonna
her.
walk outside the castle. Actually,
I will
We
follow
hear
her.
vomiting in a bit. But Malthus, I believe we were in discussion of you had issues with the king of Drisdane, and then we also had the issue of the prisoner. And we are quite busy, but perhaps first we should discuss the prisoner. Last night after the terrible events, Wary went and talked to her some more.
Wary did not tell you, so.
Oh, he didn't tell? Okay.
I mean, he didn't say anything, so you don't know
shit.
about that.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything? Okay.
Yep.
Let me rephrase. Yesterday, before the dragon attack, we had some time to talk with her, and even after we had you step away, I firmly believe that she has no idea. She has no idea what you're talking about with this power or anything, and I'm concerned that if you're just holding a random citizen hostage, that doesn't actually have some kind of great power. I'd be concerned about how that looks.
Roll me persuasion with advantage here.
Would this be persuasion or deception? Actually, it doesn't matter if it's an advantage. They
I'll
both
let
have
you.
it, so.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you choose I'll let you roleplay how you want to do it. I assume it's like the same
I'll
numbers.
persuade.
For you. Okay.
24.
All right. He's a little drunk right now. Brodo's ale hits hard. He kind of looks at you, like, okay, yeah, okay, maybe we could drop her off.
Yeah.
Easy.
It sounds like a great idea.
I have a great idea. He
Yeah?
he slams the table with his mug. Another one.
Another
one.
Another one.
Another one.
Mazel tov. Here you go, sir.
Drink.
Top off the glass.
Drink.
He gives a kind of bigger gulp here. Why don't you take her to the village? Yeah.
That sounds great.
That way
we can do that for you.
I can. He drinks another sip there. I can finish helping here.
Yes, absolutely. And then, what? So, perhaps after we're done doing that, we'll come back and discuss plans for what you want to do in Drisdane. Yes? Or do you want to talk about that now? That might be a good idea.
No,
Get that done
come back.
all at this moment. Come back.
Come back. Come back. Come
You
back.
got it, Malthus.
Come back.
Come
Malthus,
back.
you are truly a great leader and a wonderful drinker, and I shall absolutely be partying with you. Perhaps while my friends go gather the peasant, I can play music for you and entertain you and your other guests here, your other guards and everything.
Kind of starts nodding his head, but instead of using his head, he kind of uses his whole upper body. He's like, yes, yes.
Perhaps do you happen to have a lute lying around here?
Is anybody else drinking? I assume everybody is.
Sipping.
Water.
Water.
Yeah, Yaskir has been.
I assume, yeah.
Yeah, water.
Okay.
As we discussed
Okay.
earlier,
Yeah.
Brodo gave us the very watered down
The
wine.
weaker stuff.
Or yes, fuck it, it's wine.
Yeah.
That's the 13.
It's,
earlier.
it's ale wine. That's how special it is.
Ale wine, yeah.
He kind of like snaps his fingers. Quite a lot, like 10 to 15 times here. One of the people around here just kind of rummages around, pulls out a lute.
May
just-
I have this
you
going
throw it-
forward as well?
He hands it to you, like, go ahead, take it. It's
All right.
yours.
Free loot.
It's mine. I'll take the loot. 'Cause I've been needing one.
Oh,
But
my
yes,
God.
I'll do a performance. I can roll performance if you want, or I can just roleplay it.
You have to play guitar for us.
Oh, I thought you were playing it when you. Oh, are you doing it now?
A
Yeah,
guitar.
I'll do it now while they're basically as a big distraction, just to make sure no one else is really thinking about it.
Okay. Everybody else
Everyone's
just watching.
drunk and getting distracted. I can do performance if you want.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and do performance?
Oh shit! I still have advantage.
20.
You pick whichever one.
Do you have advantage?
No, I don't know if I have advantage. Well, they're all drunk. And
Yeah, I'll give you
music.
the advantage. 32 here.
32.
Everyone's, or at least the people who are drunk here, are pretty entertained. There are still, you know, other people. Yeah, there are other people around that aren't drinking, but they're doing their own things, and you know they're watching an entertainment as well.
Wait, we don't have the keys, do we?
But we have his permission, so
Oh,
we
okay.
basically have it.
I guess I'll make my way toward the prisoner of war.
I'm still outside
Yeah.
with Varia. While all this is going on.
You find Varia; she's hunched over in a corner, throwing up.
Wait,
She
where's the
is-
frickin' prison?
She's not
Oh,
looking
okay.
good.
Say, you
Well,
you're not
Doge
strong with.
is going to hold up.
Yeah, no,
Doge-
go ahead. Go ahead.
Doge
Go.
is going to go downstairs. I'm trying to find. It's Willie Be Hard again. God damn. It's looking for the Alan thing. I was like, where the hell is it? Wary and Brodo, you guys are just chilling right here.
I'll stay at the table. Yeah.
Okay. We'll head downstairs. Doge, you find yourself. Where's your token? There it is.
Where's the map? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what the frick? Oh my god. There
You
it
find
is.
yourself down here.
That's Wary!
Wary is not there, but
Is there any cards here? Oh, okay. Wait, why have Valerian in?
Huh?
I was gonna look for guards to help me release her, and
yeah, you can find some people.
I tell them this scenario that we are going to be we have deduced that she is just a random citizen, and Melthus wants us to take her back to the city or back to the village, and then so we're gonna be doing that here shortly.
Roll me a persuasion check here. Or deception. Whatever.
The character sheet. Oh, that's right. I can
Well,
actually-
it's not even a deception. He's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what. So
That's
whatever one he
Malcolm's
wants to
word.
choose. Yeah.
1 second. Where are you?
Damn.
21.
I love
okay.
it.
All
They
right.
kind of look around like they shrug, like, oh, all right. And then one of them goes over, unlocks the cage, unlocks the manacles that have bound on her. She kind of like
Alright.
rubs her wrists and ankles a little as they've kind of scuffed.
Do you have her supplies?
Oh yeah,
So-
right over there. He leads you to the supplies, and there's like your standard adventurer's bag, and her loot is there as well. So she grabs it all up.
Okay. Well, we should be. I whispered her. Let's. Or I tell the guard and her. Let's. All right. Let's start going back to the party.
Okay. You all reconvene. Both of you reconvene back here. You all see Yeski are giving a performance with his loot here.
We will walk past the like farther away towards like over here. I guess swiftly, but not like super swiftly. But
Yaskir sees them walking and kind of like gives them the nod, turns around and says, "With that, we shall carry out your orders post haste. And Malthus, we shall not fail you. We shall achieve the task you have given us, and then return for the next one."
He's like out cold. He's like in and out of it right now. He's like, yes, okay, this guy.
Right at the guards. You all heard him. You're witnesses. Okay, walk and joins the others.
yes, then we shall.
And you guys all
Early scuffle our way out of this dungeon here. Or
Always no, we're
fortress.
gonna like power. No, we're gonna like strut out, like
Yeah.
not power walking, like fast walking, but like badass walking, as if it was exploding, but we're not even gonna
Yeah.
look back.
cool guy. Don't look at explosions.
We all got sunglasses on, even though we
Figure it
don't.
Yes.
out.
All right, you guys all leave the fort here. Come outside, you see Dorima nursing Varia.
How's she doing,
God.
Dorima?
She's doing okay now. Gave her a little bit of my water from my water skin.
Hmm.
But, well, what do you think, Varia? Was that your first drink ever?
Yes, it was
Was it wonderful?
unpleasing. She throws up again.
It gets better.
It really does.
Okay.
I still have my mug in my hand. Here, take a swig of water. I can hand it over to her.
Hold on, let me
Wait, does the mug still have more? No, it's got water. I'm assuming, right?
Don't worry.
Yes, I'm assuming as well.
Don't worry. She doesn't hear my voice, but don't worry. The mug's fine. Yeah, drink some more.
Drink some more.
Some more water.
Super alcohol.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, it's water. It's water.
I'll pass.
Okay. You're lost. But I have questions for you, Varia.
Okay.
Because I'm eating some peanuts.
Yeah. Dorima suddenly manifests a bag of peanuts here.
You see Yeskir casting minor illusion in the background.
We don't see a lot of female tieflings around here anymore. Surprised you're the only one female here.
I can't, this is not for me to say.
I'm just interested in your backstory. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Why are you so interested?
I like to get to know people. What's so bad about that?
Just like everybody else here.
Mhm.
Running with the king, looking for a chance to get back at him.
I'm assuming you were involved in the burning of the call.
No, just
No?
Malthus.
What's your plan after you kill the king?
She kind of shrugs. I don't know. Just maybe go back home. Maybe find a home.
Where is home?
I don't remember.
I found the issue.
What?
Sorry, the Streamlabs issue. Why it didn't hold up?
What?
No. Never mind.
Well, right.
Where you are? She looks at you guys and like, you headed back to the village?
Yeah,
We are.
Malthus told us to
I look
take
at them. We're going back already?
You can stay if you want.
We're gonna come right back.
Yeah.
Alright.
I need to find where my boots are.
Are you guys coming back?
Yeah. Well, once we get to the village, I was gonna talk to the group about what do we want to do next. Now that we are definitely away from prying ears, and we can try to be strategic. But my initial thought was yes, we actually were gonna come back.
Okay. Good. Alright.
Alright.
Take off then?
Let's take off.
Let's take off.
Well,
You guys
Just
take
continue
off.
to drink water.
You should convince one of
You okay?
the mech suits to we can borrow one.
I can try if you want. Gear walks up to one of the mech suits. That is impressive. Tell me about what this thing is. That is amazing.
You can hear like a very distorted voice from the inside of the suit come out like, this bad boy here is a weapon of destruction. I can't think right now.
You don't even know what it is, and I stand next to Yes.
Beautiful. It's so beautiful. You must let me try it.
Oh,
Casting suggestion.
what is it?
Who you can see, who can hear and understand you. I can see the dude. It's a whiz.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's what I was
think.
looking for.
DC 17.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. I mean, it takes some time to get used to, but I mean, I'm sure if you took your practice a little, you could get into it.
Yes. I'm gonna. We have to run right now, but I'm coming back, and we're gonna do this, okay?
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll see you back here.
Deriva, you ever used one of these things?
Well, if I do my
You never used one of these things. What is this?
Oh crap! No, we can't come back later because this only lasts 8 hours. I gotta do the training now. Sure, let's do the training.
All right, now.
legend lore
Let's
of
do it.
take summons to legend lore for the I named the machine basically.
You need 4 ivory strips worth at least 50 GP each. Incense worth at least 250 gold.
Those are a lot of.
Sadly,
You
I
must
don't
have those items.
That's 450 gold.
Yep.
Consumes the incense.
Yeah, so you need to have the items because it'll
Yes.
consume it.
I bet I can still do the training, right?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know anything about this machine, but
I mean, that's up to your party here.
let's do it.
Yeah, should we do it?
We can go ahead unless there's a
Yeah. Did we want to split the group? I look at Yaskier.
Oh shoot, yeah. I will come back later. I'll definitely come back later. Then if it's within 8 hours, we're doing this.
Agreed. That would be very handy.
Unless Yaskier, you learn how to walk in it, and then
Actually, unless, hey, if someone else wants to stay here and learn.
Brodo?
I will take it. I will take the mech to Mordor.
He's training. He's doing the training.
Man.
He will do it.
Okay.
Fellow.
Is Brodo staying behind?
To train
Yep,
in
I'll
the
stay
mech suit.
behind.
So you guys are
Alright.
splitting the party then? You're absolutely sure?
I don't know.
Okay, as a meta moment, is that just gonna make like logistics really annoying? Because if it is, we can just work around it.
Yes.
It's one spell slot. So yeah, let's not split the party.
Because then we're
Oh,
just doing,
fine, then.
and then Matt's not playing
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, exactly.
This point,
I
Matt
don't
can
wanna
just
do
leave,
that. I
so.
don't want to do that. But yeah, there's something to do next time we have a rest over here.
Yep.
Something tells me it would not
Agreed.
be hard to do another suggestion. It's a level 2 spell slot, whatever.
I
Okay.
guess we can continue on then.
All right,
Okay.
we continue on.
I'm gonna pull you guys over to the main map here. With Amina, you guys begin to travel back towards Wessam.
See, Amina, told you this would work out.
I am very most pleased. You have my utmost thanks. This is like as you guys are quite outside of earshot.
Yeah.
While you guys are journeying. You have my utmost thanks. I am Amina Vulcanfox, bard, traveler, adventurer, collector of tales.
Bard as well. Well, we shall get along then, shan't we?
Oh, I can tell by your attire you are quite familiar with it.
Yes, And you must have heard some of my performance. It was exquisite.
I'm
It was the
afraid
32.
the walls made it quite thick to hear.
Oh, well, you shall. Well, perhaps later then.
Another time, perhaps, yes. When we're more outside, or more not outside in the dangerous wilds here.
Yes. We are heading to Westham.
Awesome. Okay,
Where-
wonderful.
And where do you need to go after this?
We are
Interesting.
meeting up in Dresden.
You guys were supposed to bring her to Dresden.
Yes.
Do we escort her all the way back to Dresden? Or
That's the
do we
question.
think-
The other thing is, we know Arcrux himself may be lurking around here. There has been some
Right,
whispers that he's nearby.
Lurking around here? Did he say
Yes.
he's coming?
No, we've just heard tales from the village of Westham, and then found some. Didn't someone find some evidence of like a campfire or something that we thought was Arcrux?
I think you found evidence of people. You just don't know
Okay,
who.
not
We weren't
necessarily
sure
Yeah,
Arcrux.
who
I
it
see.
was, yeah.
But people.
But either way, in Westham
Even
they
that other
definitely
guy-
mentioned him by name.
What's his name? Johnny?
Yeah, Johnny. We never know what happened to him.
As you guys are
We can deal with
walking
that
and
later.
traveling here, who's Johnny? I don't even know who Johnny is.
There was like he was some messenger who got sent
No,
over.
yeah,
And we
a
never found him.
messenger from Dresden who hasn't returned. That was a while ago.
Yes,
Okay.
Johnny from Dresden. I
2
just have
months
one
ago.
note. One note.
Yeah.
From Johnny from
What's up?
Dresden. Yeah.
As you guys are walking, Amina says, "Who sent you guys out here to get me?"
Arcrux, the guy we've been talking kind of about and trying to figure out where exactly he is.
Oh, where did you guys come from? Did you guys come from Dresden?
Yeah.
She kind of like does a little bit of pondering.
Dresden is a shit show right now.
It is a shit show and they don't like us there. And honestly, the guys we just left are treating us better than Dresden did. But Dresden has shops and money.
Yes,
And-
I need to collect my boots in Westham.
And
I'm still collecting my.
You mean it's in Muvica, Alan?
What? It's
I
in Muvica.
I have to write you your boots here. I keep forgetting to give it to you.
oh, also, we have our cart that was outside. We can go and grab that, right?
Oh, we need to. Oh crap! We got.
I assume you guys have been traveling with it. Oh no, did you
Okay,
leave it?
good.
You left it in Westham, right?
No, we left.
No,
it in
no, we
Westham,
left
right?
it over by the base.
Okay.
Also, can we just name the base so we don't just call it the base?
It's called
base.
Harbinger Fort. Just the
Harbinger Fort. Okay. It was outside Harbinger Fort, and now we're
I will
riding
put
it
a little-
back to Westham.
Text note here.
Go.
So, yeah, she's riding with you guys.
Yeah. So Arcrux blackmailed us, framed us for something in Dresden, and then said the only way he'll clear our names is if we get you out. Well, our names are basically cleared at this point.
She scratches her head a little. He sent you guys to get me? Is that
Yeah.
am I hearing that correct?
Is that a problem?
Yes.
You sound like you're confused.
Did you doubt us?
Is
No.
this-
Is he a massive tool? Because I think he's a massive tool. but-
Not
is this a problem?
not a problem, just a confusion. Like he's not like the nicest person, but he also isn't like a he doesn't
prick.
need people to do things for him.
Oh, we know.
No, he just likes to blackmail random travelers.
Well, that's
so...
that's the other thing that has me confused. He moves with purpose. So my question
purposely
is,
blackmailing us.
Why is he having us
Purposefully
do the dirty
so.
work for him then?
well, that's my. She points at you. That's my question exactly.
I just assumed he was a dick.
So
the last I remember, I think
He also killed one of our party members before I resurrected
Ah,
him.
yes, yo.
Yes. And nobody
wonder-
cried.
Well,
So
not the second
Everybody
time.
was like, ah, not again.
Oh man,
That's because I'm like, okay, can't.
half of us were like, he asked for it.
do we
So-
do I have do I know of any history of Arcrux?
You in your time alive, you have heard of the name. Why don't you give me another history check with disadvantage here? Because you knew him as an adventurer. See how well you can
Or he
recall
took
him.
an arrow to the knee. Got it.
Yes. For 23.
Love that.
Oh.
He was an adventurer in the sort of this area here, the Ocarine, and back when the Dwarven country existed, he sort of dabbled in between. He wasn't
Yeah,
very
he
well
did.
known, so you don't know
Yeah,
too
he
much.
did.
But you've heard his name once a few.
I think he did mention that he was working with the king of Drisdane.
I mean,
so it might have something to do.
I mean, it looks at he's like, see, now things get a little bit more complicated there, because if both have something they need of each other, she begins to ponder some more. What's important in what's important in Drisdane that he had to be there?
Was it the king?
King's kind of a dick. He's not like a massive dick, but he's kind of a dick.
Why
What
did
does
he?
the
Don't worry.
who?
He will.
What?
I mean,
the whole
the
question is,
king-
why did he send you lot to get me out? He could have
I
done it
think Maybe
himself.
he just wanted to kill us.
He could have destroyed the whole damn fort if he wanted to.
Oh, how could he
Yeah.
do that?
He's
Unless
more than meet
he
the
wants
eyes.
King dead as well.
Transformers.
Maybe he wanted us to meet the Harbingers.
It's true.
Maybe he wants the king dead as well, but he's just having us do the dirty work. I don't know.
I think he wanted us to go in guns blazing and just try to kill everyone in the Harbinger's fort. And he thought that we were stupid enough to do that.
Let's just ask him when we get there.
I don't know. I don't trust Arcrox. I really don't. And I kind of don't really want to do what he wants us to do. And the Harbingers don't actually seem all that bad, because the king was kind of messy, and there's, like, issues over there. I'm not all that opposed in hanging with the Harbingers. Aside from gestures out of Mina, aside from obvious kidnappings, of course. Why? The real
course,
question is,
of
why
course.
did they want you? What did they actually want with you?
I am like our crux, a gate,
Like Doge.
like Doge. Oh yeah, like Doge.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
The Harbingers believe that I can summon forth an army and I can assist them in destroying the Drisdane and whatever. I can do none of those things. While I may hold the title of the Harbinger, I can't. I'm a bard. I play songs. I write stories. I'm not gonna
We
summon
need
an
to talk
army.
later about some of the stories, but
Have you awakened your gate? Or has anything been different with being the gate? Don't you have special skills for being a gate?
Yeah, but they come with great consequences too.
I mean, don't you? Then that means you have amazing skills for being a gate too. Then, right?
I mean, she kind of like looks at herself like I myself am amazing.
she's a bard. Of course, she's amazing.
I'm the Harbinger. I am to bring news of the gates to everyone.
Hence the bard. Okay. that
Hence
makes
the
sense.
I am. Yeah. What can you do, Doge? She looks at you.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself. We haven't seen you do anything like that.
Very true, because it takes a great, tremendous amount of power. Are we on the?
You're on
We're on the road to
Yeah.
Weston.
Yeah.
No, are we on the cart?
Yeah, the cart.
Yeah.
Okay, I can show you.
Is it a spirit bomb?
Yes. No,
She
I wish.
she's like, oh, where do you have your symbol? She lifts up like the sleeves of her left arm, and on her I guess her forearm, you can see like a scar inscribed onto it. It pretty much comes out to the Roman numeral 4. 3.
I have,
3.
I have no
number
idea where
3.
mine is.
It's on your palm.
Oh, it's on my palm.
It
was-
eye on your
It was
palm.
hidden in your sock puppet whenever you had
Oh,
that.
yeah. Sitting in my sock puppet.
Oh yeah.
I forgot I
that's
have a
awesome.
sock puppet.
So
It's
I
so
think
long.
at least your
Um,
left arm, yeah, you had a sock puppet the whole time.
Yeah.
It's on the palm of your left hand.
It's on this. Pulls off the sock.
Yeah,
I
man.
completely forgot about that.
You're the first. You are the first gate. You are the gateway. You're there
Amina,
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you know the location of Arthur Pendragon?
Arthur Pendragon. Where have I heard that name before?
Probably down south.
I've
I've
heard he was
Bazaar.
around Dristain, or last seen around Dristain. But I don't really deal with politics, so otherwise that's about it.
I must speak with him. How long till Drisdane?
A couple days journey, but
Okay.
you're on the world to Wesson right now, which is about half a day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I will.
Might be a little
okay, I'll
quicker
tell
because you're
them.
on the cart.
Since we're on the little cart, I tell them, okay, I can show you my powers. It's just take care of my body when it does.
Explosion!
No.
yeah.
So I'm gonna then, I guess, cast a really small portal because I don't need to cast a big one.
Okay. Doge casts planar gate.
Oh shit.
A small little portal appears. Where do you want it?
Where do I want it? I want it like at the back of the the cart, and in the front of the cart, so you just walk and
Okay.
keep on walking. And
So it's like a
just
portal now.
appear-
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah, like a little
it's
portal
a
thing.
portal that like is hovering.
yeah, it's a
Um,
portal that's hovering. You walk through it, it comes to the front of the
Yeah.
cart.
Oh
A-
damn.
A circular portal appears. Two of them appear. The entrance and the exit. It's got this bluish, dark purple, or dark blue colored energy, just kind of like forming the outline of it. Looking through it, you can.
And
That's a
passed out.
failure. Roll me a d4. Looking through it, you can see. It's like, what is it? Portal from portals. You got anyone that steps through, kind of just appears on the other portal. It lasts for, let's see. Did I put a duration here?
Nope.
You did
it
not.
just
Okay.
lasts forever.
Forever.
It is. It's a same as the. Oh my god. Everything on my screen just closed to desktop.
He failed his cost save.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know. If I was advantage, I wouldn't have. Frick!
Why did he faint? Look over at him.
He's
Slap him a
like,
little bit. Wake up, Dodge!
Doge
up!
faints onto the ground and he's unconscious.
I stick my hand in the portal.
Your hand appears on the other side of the portal. It'll last for 10 minutes.
Wait, try stepping through it.
I'll step through it. Yeah, sure. I
You
trust
step
him.
through it. There's a little bit of tingly, but you come out the other side of the portal.
What?
Yaskier throws a rock through the portal.
The rock flies through the portal, comes out the other portal. Portal.
Is
portal,
it moving at
portal,
the same speed?
Portal. Portal. Until you just have an infinite line of portals. Now, I don't know how
Is
portals
it the
work.
same speed, or does it basically is momentum
Oh,
conserved?
okay. Yeah. No, it'll what does it fall off here?
Yeah, no.
Gravity
So yeah,
still affects it.
yeah, gravity affects it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't just come to a dead stop.
Yeah.
This is useful.
It would be.
As you stare down at the unconscious Doge,
But
Amina's like
looking at it,
Amina's poking Doge's cheek, like, "You awake there, buddy?" He's not
If-
moving.
if we can use this, but if he casts it and he faints, I don't think it's really useful, is it?
Why didn't we just take?
No,
this
it's
little
useful
back to
because we just
Drisdane?
carry his body with us and then run.
There is a range of 100 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
wait. Range of 100 feet. No. So, conjure a portal linking an unoccupied space you can see within range to a precise location anywhere else. So, one of the portals has to be within 100 feet, but the other one can be anywhere. As long as it's in the same plane of existence.
Of him,
Oh
right?
shoot! Yes, that's right.
So, i.e., instead of doing that test, he could have sent us to Drisdane right
Just-
now.
Yeah. And he's out.
And
He's out.
And I'm out.
We all yell, "Don't you idiot!"
Don't shoot
because we could have just walked right back and then just carried his body forever, and then he's just out for a couple hours,
Even though
as
I don't
opposed to us being embargoed for like 3 or 4 days.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about, but what the hell? That would have been such a fast.
I mean,
That would have been so much faster going to Drisdane.
I mean, it kind of
We
perks up.
could have had time to come back and do the training.
I mean, it kind of perks up like, I could just teleport us there.
Please, if you can.
Why are we?
Why are we traveling like little bitches? We can teleport.
I
And
mean,
use portals.
I thought you didn't have special powers.
What do you, I don't have special powers. This is
you
my.
can teleport us?
Yeah, I know how to teleport.
What level?
Mass teleport.
Are you level 20?
Man,
What? What's a?
What's a level?
what's a level?
Doge wakes up. What's a level?
I look at my scroll, but what's a level?
I mean, I could do a lot of things.
Show me.
But we tell. Okay.
Teleport us to Drisdane.
Teleport this whole
We
cart in
let's
the
see.
in
1,
the
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, she can teleport up to 8 creatures, willing creatures that she can see within range.
That includes the horse.
So it's gonna include the horse. That's why I was counting. Well, I just thought we'd all have a nice, fun adventure. You know. party.
I
we're
mean,
on
I'm a fan of this, yes, but also
I think we're on a time crunch.
Okay.
we are on a time crunch.
All right. Okay.
Depending on the group, because I don't know what is going on in Drisdane, depending on what they did, they might be on a time crunch. So
The question is, have you been to? Do you have to like know where you're going?
You can teleport
teleporting?
technically anywhere, but if you decide to like teleport somewhere you don't know, there's a chance that you'll have a mishap. The more familiar you are with an area, the less of a chance that'll happen.
Mina, have you been to Drisdane before?
She lives there, doesn't
I don't live there. I'm an adventurer.
Have
I
you
mean-
visited it?
hold
Gone through, performed at the taverns?
You-
Red
you're ask-
Ribbon.
You're asking it wrong. I mean, where have you been?
I passed
Where have
by.
you traveled? Where have you traveled? How far have you traveled?
I passed by Drisdane, maybe a couple years ago.
Because, just asking, we can actually go further than Drisdane if we wanted to see the world.
You want to go somewhere else?
Have you seen any metallic dragons around?
she?
I've heard tales of. Well, I mean, not a metallic, but a white dragon up in the drowned sea. Kind of harboring around the Mount Aldous.
I think I remember.
Long way.
I think I remember that. Can I do a history check on that?
On Mount Aldous?
On the White Dragon.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too.
Oh,
Maybe I would.
Sure, yeah.
Because I'm old. Can I do a
Yeah.
history check on that?
I'll let you have an
Yeah.
advantage
How old
there,
are you?
Darima.
Like,
And Yeskier, just a
500
regular
years
history
old.
check.
Oh,
I'm old.
17. Not too
He's old
terrible.
enough to remember.
Old man.
it's true, dude. His brain cells get replaced with new ones.
17.
I think I
17,
might have
17?
read something about this.
Darima, you kind of remember just hearing it's back in your day. It was a white dragon that was quite young, going by the name. There we go. What's the name here? Going by the name Avalon. And Yeskier, you've heard tales of a white dragon circling the island of Mount Aldous, at least the remnants of it. Just kind of making its home there. Mount Aldous itself is quite a conundrum, while the rest of the islands are maybe more tropical-ish style. Mount Aldous, most of it is just covered in snow and has harsh blizzards throughout the year.
Interesting. That being said, perhaps we should finish our immediate business, unless there's somewhere else you'd rather be, Amino.
Well,
Did you?
I suppose I need to be. I'm headed towards the Hall of Absolution now. With the awakening of the final gate, we're all headed there.
Where is this?
The Hall of
Then-
Absolution.
Hall of
Why don't-
Absolution
Why don't we just go there then?
is all the way over here in Aelenthorn.
Yaskier, I think you might be in
In
love.
Alien. Where is
You
that?
might-
It might be. I mean, we need to
Yeah.
talk a little more, but yes.
Well,
If I remember about Phelan Thor on history check again.
yeah, well,
I
old.
remember.
I'm
History check.
I'm old.
Alright.
Let's
let's see how. Yeah,
Is this one?
Aelan
Yes.
Core or Aeon Core.
Aelenthorn is the country. Felthor is the capital.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
the little banners are capitals or important.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So history check 24.
Ooh.
It is
wow.
the elvish
Nice.
country. You know that the elves have had their borders sort of had them recline throughout the years as the human population begins to grow. It's a very high concentration of elves. Felthor is the capital, governed by the High Council.
Elves.
You know the mother tree exists in the capital, and in that tree, inside the tree itself, is the Hall of Absolution.
Is the mother tree basically the big fuck off tree from fucking Avatar?
That's a good question.
Bond with the tree.
Yeah, bottom of the tree. We're gonna stick our hair to it.
Oh, it speaks to me.
Sorry,
If
that's
you
all
are-
I could, I'm sorry, that is all I could think of.
I mean, if you are going there, everyone, would it be the best bet to just go there instead of Triste?
Well, they're all in Drisden right now, aren't they?
All in Drisden.
We met a
bunch of them.
Drisden,
The
she could
ones,
just
yeah, the
transfer
ones that you
everyone
met,
there.
the ones
saw
that
a
you
few
met,
of them,
yeah, the ones
You're
you
not
met are
all.
there.
But if Amina said that, if the last gate has awakened and they're all going to the Hall of Absolution, Doge, do you even know about this? Wait, he's dead.
Passed out. What are you talking
He's passed out.
Never mind, he's passed out. I looked at him. I'm like, oh, that's right. He's passed out.
Maybe
Damn it.
we should wait for him to wake up.
We could.
Yeah, fast forward 2 hours. You pass.
Westham yet?
You pass through West. No, you don't pass through yet. You're closer to Westham because it's about half a day's.
Oh, good.
So-
I need my boots.
Doge,
Yes.
Those boots.
are you going to the Hall of Absolution?
When the time comes, yes.
Amelia, when is that time?
Whenever they come and get me.
And I'm
Until
supposing
then.
because you're with Amina, that time is now.
I have no idea. We'll meet. We'll decide that in Drisden. We'll find out.
I think Thursday it is.
Oh my God, what is
Yeah,
that?
we wouldn't have.
I mean,
Are we at Westham yet?
Uh,
I
mean,
don't
it-
remember.
did you want to go to Thursday and Amina, or did you just want to go straight there?
well, I'm up for an adventure. I might stop by Drisdane.
Perhaps we s-
I guess it's kind of up to the gates.
Yeah.
We'll have to convene.
Should
and-
at least.
Say we go to Drisdane, resupply, get our names cleared and whatever, so we don't have to worry about someone like sending bounty hunters after us or anything, and then head off to this Hall of Reconciliation or whatever.
I don't actually believe we even have all the gates present.
Not yet. I believe.
Maybe your friend Arcrux has a plan to get the other ones.
Probably.
Maybe. He's. Still don't know what he's doing in Drisdane, though.
Is this like Mortal Kombat, where if a gate dies, if you kill the gate, personally, then you get the gate?
Is that like.
That's Highland. That's Highlander.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, we got 2 right here.
Yeah, I guess.
You want to become a gateway?
You want to become a gateway?
Yeah. Hey,
Murder is the gateway to everything else. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do we arrive in Wesson?
Eventually we'll arrive at Westham. Just to breaking down village, you know, doing its village things.
It's a lot of it. It's a lot of information.
Half the day has passed.
All right, are we
Are we-
there?
are we going? To Tristan?
Tristan? Are we at Westham?
Yeah, Westham.
Doge, are you gonna get your
Hunter?
boots?
Huh? Yeah, where are my boots?
I'll give your boots next session. I keep forgetting to give them to you.
I can't find my boots. All right, I guess we
He's
go.
been walking around
downstairs.
barefoot this entire day.
Yeah.
Before we go, Amina, how many gates are there?
There
Do
are.
you know? Do you know every one of them? Because
At least 2.
Oh, yeah, I know them.
At least 2.
it'd be nice to, you know.
Yeah, there are 9 of them. Each
9?
one has a different purpose.
9.
Once we all convene, supposedly the prophecy states. That's the
Prophecy states.
prophecy states.
What actually happens?
9.
What actually happens when you all get together?
prophecy
What's the-
states. Prophecy states.
Prophecy. Yeah. What's your prophecy?
Yes.
Prophecy states that upon convening of the 9 gates, the world ends.
Wait, so
Okay.
we don't want to get all you guys together.
Why?
Why? Do you know what's the world ends?
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
It's so.
I mean, we haven't been there, so I mean, we could
So
try. if
the
we could care
the
less.
god of gates, Canavar himself, he was sort of a jealous prick, and he spread out his powers throughout these 9 gates, and the idea is when all of them convened, we would march upon the pantheon of the gods, and Doge here is our gateway to them, and access to their realm,
Hooray.
to their planar world.
Okay, so is Arkrux trying to kill all the gods then?
Interesting.
You'd have to ask him yourself. He's
Kind of a dick.
kind.
Well,
Yeah. He's kind of in maybe coming to himself. He only did just wake up like a month or 2 ago.
what? Are you able to name all the
Yeah.
gates? for me?
Yes. Yeah. So, first gate here. It's the gateway. The other purpose is to open the gate to the planar, to the realm of the gods. What's it? Elysium? Or
How do you
all?
spell it?
Olympus.
Oh, yeah.
Technically
Gateway to
all.
at least-
Yeah. So the Matt Damon movie. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Technically, all the different planes of existence that have the
Who
gods
wants
there.
to be the Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
The second one is the plague, coming forth and destroying the crops and the grounds.
Plague.
The third one is
Or plague. Second gate.
the third one is yourself truly. I'm the harbinger. I will go about spreading word, bringing forth the news of what's to come. The third one is the fervent. They are filled with great passion, capable of fighting on days on end.
Fervent.
The fifth one is the abyss, destroying and sending everything to an absolute end.
Don't you mean gate 6?
No,
Yeah.
5.
No, there's
Five.
5.
5?
Round 5.
Yeah, that was
that's 5.
5.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
5.
sorry.
I get the dungeon thing now. I get it now. Keep going.
The sixth one is the shadow. Subterfuge is the way. Taking care of things that might be problematic for us.
Yeah, that's probably our
The
cross.
seventh one is the shield. Kind of the odd one out. The shield is able to protect us from any incoming danger, physical, magical, whatever. The eighth one is the assassin, taking care, of course, of anything else, but in more indirect means. And then the ninth one is the destroyer.
Okay, so
Kind of a eerie silence as she says that.
Lot of- Yeah.
I say you've
the destroyer. I'm assuming he destroys.
Destroyer's Gate 9.
destroyed
Yeah.
Gate 9.
Wait, what was gay again?
The
Eight was the
assassin.
assassin. They do indirect shit, so that could also be Arcrux. The destroyer also could be Arcrux. I think he's one of those.
All of
three.
them.
He is all of them.
He is all of them.
So you are you okay with this ending this world?
Oh,
Let me know.
Not really, but
No?
it's for me. It's the prophecy. I have to do it.
do you?
Do you have
Yeah.
to?
Do you?
Even if we don't
What
That's a-
happens if you don't?
What happened?
I mean, it's my life's purpose. The prophecy says
Well, like-
that we're supposed to do it. Not like
What
I
if
have,
it's-
not like I have
Say
any
again?
other choice.
Well, here's another choice. Me and you just go off and have fun being bards together. How does that sound?
I mean, that sounds quite wonderful, to be honest.
Okay, let's do it. What's stopping you?
The prophecy. Don't you know how prophecy works?
How it? No, but
we
how is
have
the
to be done.
prophecy
It's supposed to
stopping you?
happen.
I mean, just because someone told you it's supposed to happen doesn't mean it's supposed to happen.
She looks at you with a very confused face. What do you mean?
Where does this prophecy even come from? Does it have anything backing it up?
It's been passed around, at least throughout the gates, for years. Since
Aha,
the
because
creation.
people have been saying it for a long time. That makes it true.
Supposedly it came from Canavar himself.
You tell a lie enough times.
Did you see Canavar tell you this? Did you
No,
hear
of
it
course
from
not.
him?
No, I did not. He's a god, and he does whatever he does.
But tell me this. If you were going to try to spread a prophecy about ending the world or something like that, and you wanted everyone to believe it was legit, and you told people it came from the god himself, and you never like backed it up, but you just told that and then you kept passing it around, everyone would kind of believe it, right?
She looks at you even more confused. Like, she understands, but she just doesn't. It doesn't, like, drill into her head.
We'll talk more.
It's you. She says, you. The way you say things reminds me of someone. You remind me of how Arcrux speaks.
Really?
He's okay. When you really get down to it, and he starts speaking, you kind of be a little bit more direct or more on point with what he wants. But when he's speaking like that, it's like he has direction, he has purpose, and you kind of when you say it like that, you sound kind of like him.
Great, I sound like a dick. Lovely.
No, not a dick. I'm not sorry, but someone with purpose.
Thank you.
All of
I
us here,
appreciate that.
all of us gates, we're made to do one thing. That's the prophecy. That's how it works here.
I think you
I
can
mean-
do whatever you want.
Maybe you can try. You can try talking with him. She like does air quotes for the word try.
He already doesn't like me, so that's not going to go great.
Try. Look,
But
if
I'll
you
try, sure.
Try
See what happens.
talking to him in a less crowded environment. He doesn't do well in crowds. He's
In a crowded environment.
not in a crowded environment.
No, so speak to him personally, one-on-one,
One-on-one,
and
maybe
you know,
usually one-on-one or outside the city or more in isolation. He's not a doesn't really like the crowds.
The question is, how are you going to get him to talk to you one-on-one?
And be safe while doing so. I wonder if it's a similar way I could talk to a dragon and not be in danger.
That is, as a DM here, you are certainly willing to try.
If he knows
Just
his
ask
one,
him.
if he knows his
No,
weak,
he'll probably know immediately it's an illusion, but it doesn't matter if it's an illusion. I can talk with it. And all I want to do is talk with him safely. I don't trust him. But yeah, I'll take. I'll take your suggestion. I'll try to talk to him and see how that goes.
She kind of gives you a weird, like a smile, like she feels like she got to you, but you know, with everything that you've been talking about and how it's been going through her head, she's like still processing it. Like what? Like choose your own way? What?
I look over to Yasker. Yasker, do you agree with the world ending the way that they want it to?
Just like my immediate gut reaction, no. I rather like the world. I get to sing, I get to dance, I get to meet people, dragons. I mean, lots of things.
I wonder what we're doing. Is it right?
That's the question.
Did we do what was right?
I think getting her out of prison was right. The question is giving her to Arcrux right? And I don't know.
Even if
yeah.
even if we give her to Arcrux, she's gonna go herself. And technically, she didn't even need us at the cell because she could have teleported out.
No,
She needed her.
She had
needed
the
her stuff.
anti-magic cuffs on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she could have cast
Yeah.
it. Yeah. She's still like rubbing her wrist there. They're a little painful.
The fact that everyone seems to be way more powerful than us is slightly annoying because, and then making us do stuff for them. I don't really like that because I'm much more of a person who likes to choose my own fate.
Yeah.
And what a fate I have chosen. But I see
when you say that, Yeskier, yeah, Amina kind of points at you like, yeah, Arcrux kind of sounds like that.
Like he's saying what I'm saying, like verbatim, pretty much.
It's like the same idea, just different way of saying it. Yeah.
Does he not want the world to end, or does he want the world to end?
I don't know. She honestly like gives you like that response.
Yasker, I can commune with my god and see if I can get any answers.
That would be very helpful. I don't know which god you worship, but honestly, I'll take any answers over nothing. You know.
Do you want to cast Commune?
What before I cast it, what do we want to ask him? I only have 3 questions that I can ask.
If anything, Ulu, you can cast it and then you can ask questions to your party
What?
in the midst of it.
Okay,
What is your favorite color?
What is your question?
No. Does
Can I have more?
Arcrux want to end the world? That's a yes or no question, right? You have to do yes or no.
Yes or no?
Does Arcrux want to end the world?
Let me cast commune then.
No.
Can everybody hear it if I cast it?
It depends on the god and how they communicate.
Okay, I'll cast it.
You cast it. You guys all look above you as storm clouds begin to roll in, like out of nowhere. Like this is like, Storm from X-Men level. They begin to thunder. There's no rain, but thunder and lightning begins to arc across the sky here. It's not loud and interrupted, but it eventually kind of turns into this calm breathing, you could say.
God
What?
is this?
Rima, your questions?
Arcrux want to end the world.
Does Arcrux want to end the world?
Roll me a insight check. And then add your spellcasting modifier.
Oh,
So 11, right now, 11 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Plus spellcasting modifier is that's my wisdom, right?
Yes, I think it either doubles up or whatever, but
So 5, so 10.
Okay.
16.
I think you plus.
It's already added, but I'm telling him to add it again. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
so
for insight. Yeah, 16.
Yep.
Yep.
You kind of feel off. So far, whenever you've been communing with your god, or yeah, back in your day when you were just a low, what is it? What's the word? Priest. And you were just all serving. You were all serving the god. You were kind of. It was like, hey, I do this, and my god is pleased and happy. This question comes with a disturbance in the force. It comes with. It's met with very, very ill intentions. The response you get sort of becomes more of a no, but you can kind of sense that with that response, your god is having a biased answer, or biased answer to you. There's something more to the answer.
It's biased. So then,
But his response was no.
no, but with a bias.
Yeah, like in a way,
Meaning-
it's like he said no, but it was also yes. But that's a good way. So technically, no is the correct answer, but your god was also saying yes at the same time.
No,
And the yes was the biased part. Man, words are hard.
Mhm.
Do we have any more? Should we allow this to happen?
You get an immediate response of no. It's like the thunder and lightning begins to grow more louder and more frequent.
So you want? Oh shoot! Should we allow this to happen? No. Oh, what happened?
Sorry, no, I just tapped out for a second.
One more question.
Do we have a third question?
Okay.
Uh,
No, I want one more.
Does Arcrux want to kill us? Or does he want us dead is a better way to put it.
Does our crux want us dead?
This response seems to be a little bit more calm. In response with no.
Okay.
The clouds roll back. The sun pierces the clouds again, the sky, and returns to normal.
Do it again.
Okay. Yeah.
Take a long rest. Do it again.
So, Arcrux may or may not want the end of the world, but so if he says no, but also kind of yes, the question is,
I think our crux might be targeting specific gods.
do you think yours is being targeted?
I don't think so.
Also, which one is yours again?
My god is Talos, the god of storm.
Cool.
Nope.
But with that, yes, he does want to end the world, but at the same time, I don't think he himself wants to die as well.
He could be like a Mina too, where it's he follows it because it's the prophecy, but he doesn't want it to end.
It could be because he's set on that path.
Well, I like unsetting people from path.
But
All right.
Oh, thank you.
when I asked him if we should allow this to happen, and he said no, that also puts.
With that response, Ulu, sounded like a very angry no, like very
Like
selfish. very selfish no. Like, you should not let it happen, and he's talking to you, but like, he doesn't want you to do, or he doesn't want you to let it happen, but with selfish intent.
Hmm.
Hey, awesome.
Hmm.
Little kid walks up to your cart and hands you some ice cream.
I'll take some ice cream.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you cool? He hands it to you and walks away.
Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy.
So we don't have to bring her back to Justine.
No, because all we have to do otherwise is just stay out of Drisdane. And did we have anything there we needed to do? Because I don't think so.
I don't think so.
We're gonna shack up with the
Buy more
Harbingers,
stuff?
or it's
If we
just
do
lots of
that,
stuff?
well, we can't stay with Amina. Because
That's
they'll
right.
be pissed.
I'd be happy to stay with you guys. You've
I
been,
think you should
quite
stay
the
with
help.
us.
Our crooks will find us eventually.
Yeah,
And then
he'll
we'll
find
talk
us
to him.
regardless.
Yeah, and we'll talk to him then.
Or we could find him first.
We could
Catch
go
him
try
off
to
his
find
feet.
our crux specifically while keeping Amina safe. Because I don't want to turn over, well, Mina and Doge, I don't want to turn over any gates to him until we have a chance to get further down to what he actually wants.
So
Was he a gay? I don't remember.
yes,
Yeah.
he
Arkrux, I thought, yeah, he's a gay.
Okay.
he's a
Maybe?
Maybe.
He is.
Amina kind of
Good.
like taps her head and is like, and then she pulls out her lute, strums a couple notes, and she casts locate creature.
What?
And then she points directly in the direction of Tristan. Ah, he's over there.
He's a creature.
It's good.
wait. She
uh,
points to the direction of Justine, and she
Yeah.
says he's over here.
It's like
I mean,
way over in that direction. For quite some time,
Okay.
can
Will we
is,
find him?
but southeast
What?
or towards Tristan.
is he able to teleport?
I don't believe so. But
But I'm assuming he has people around him who knows how to teleport places.
yeah, Fawn is a wizard. He can
So we-
definitely travel around.
We can never get away from him then, no matter how far we go.
So we need to have a chat with him. He doesn't seem to want us dead, at least not what Talos thinks.
Well, he doesn't want me dead or Doge.
He doesn't want us dead.
And if
I'm sure he doesn't want me dead.
if one of you dies,
The only person
then
who wanted dead was
that
this
means it puts I'm assuming this has been going on for a long time now, where all the gates, this is the first time all the gates have been together in one setting.
That is what. Yeah, she says yes, and that is also what. I guess Dorima wasn't there, but that's what you guys were told. In the bar with the lemonade. This is it's been the first time where every gate has been alive and ready to go.
Amina, how long have you been alive?
Amina, I am 42 years old.
Okay. So you were just born recently.
Just to clarify for my notes, she is Dragonborn.
She is
based
a
on
dragon. Yep, Dragonborn bard.
that? Oh shit. Yasker really likes her now.
I think it's red skin as well. What you see, what you get.
Cool.
Yeah, crimson red. Well then, on to Drisdane then.
I suppose so. Moving is something we should be doing.
Are we walking, or do we have to take the slow and boring, or the long, short, fast and boring route?
If we do walk or drive with the cart, we do have to fight a creature in between here and
Oh,
Drisdane.
yeah.
I think it's best we.
If we just teleport, it's someone else's problem.
Oh, what creature? Oh, this sounds interesting.
It
alright.
was the Night Walker, and we have to kill it with radiant damage.
How strong are you, Amina?
Uh,
Will you partake in the battle if we do just take the
that
horse cart?
sounds like an adventure I'd be willing to have.
Yasker looks at her. Oh my god, I love you so much.
She gives you a smile, like a wide grin smile.
I look
Wait.
at everybody else.
About 3 days travel.
Which direction?
If things go
Well-
bad, I could save the teleport spell and we could bamp away to potentially Drisdane.
Mm,
I can always pass.
I do
out
like
and
it.
Bring it to this screen.
Yeah. The kid comes back telling you about brushing your teeth.
Westham is such a nice village.
I
So what do you guys want to do?
The Night King.
If we cleanse a Night Walker, could be a good thing. It's definitely an adventure. I'm on board.
How?
I
do
also want
we-
revenge.
Is
Ah,
there
fuck
a magic shop in Westham? I forget.
There is not. There's magic shops in Muvika and Drisdane. I took notes.
Where did we last see the Night Walker?
Night Walker was near the
Uh,
bridge between
will-
Westham and Drisdane.
Yeah, I will mark it
Forest.
here. It's right on the way before the bridge.
Could we say we could probably sail to Drisdane?
We go south,
In
but
what?
we need a boat.
In what boat?
It would if we were thinking of bypassing it, let's just teleport.
yeah, I would prefer to just teleport.
Oh, okay.
Vote for teleport. I'm voting Night Walker fight. What's everyone else voting?
I do not care which one. Both sound very.
If it's up to a vote,
What's the vote?
But
I have one for Nightwalker.
we don't want the world to end too, so yeah, I mean, 3 days isn't gonna hurt anything.
I don't have any rations.
Let's go collect some cards
I have
while we're
rations.
at it.
I have rations for you.
Oh no, I actually do not.
how many days between Westham and Drisdane? Was it 3?
3. Just like you
Three
guys came
on
up for
foot, but
3.
we did it in a day and a half on cart, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
That was day and a half to props.
Prop?
Could be wrong.
Oh, ropes. I don't know.
Oh,
I thought it was a data.
Maybe it was a
Probst
day.
data move.
Okay,
Ah,
maybe a
whatever.
day and a half. Then yeah, I gotta look it up again.
Well, if we want to have some fun, we can have some fun.
Yeah,
Whoa,
Sully
wait.
to Drisdane was like 3 or 4 days.
she begins like clapping her hands
but
joyfully,
yeah.
like if anything goes wrong, we'll teleport away. Just
I like it.
Stay near me, you know, and I'll keep that
Sounds good.
spell. I won't let it run out.
I'm good with that.
10 feet of me. So don't go too far.
10 feet of you. Okay.
Be a group of us who
Always.
fighting.
Always.
Guess we're just gonna hug you the whole time.
Actually, Amina, I have an idea. We can do a combo.
Oh,
If they are going to go ahead and fight, but we need to run away, if I grab you, I can dimension door us right next to them, and then you can teleport us away.
sounds like a plan.
We have multiple ways out now. It's lovely.
That's true. I can always pass out. And put the portal right underneath me.
Oh yeah, we're
Problem is, the portal will remain for 10 minutes, and if we show up in the middle of Drisdane being chased by a Nightwalker, at least we'll have fodder for it to chase.
Yeah,
Was-
it's a small portal.
what is the night work? Do I know if it's like a demon or something?
The Nightwalker.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever shared that with him, because I found out everything about the Nightwalker from the lady in Muvika.
I assume you can do it right now, and I'll
Yeah.
share it.
It is it is considered undead. It is a massive creature of the night. It must be defeated by radiant or it shall regenerate, as it did to us.
Undead.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Not a demon.
So
Gotcha.
then it doesn't take. Does it heal? How does it heal? Necrotic damage. heals it,
Necrotic
right?
damage.
Actually,
So don't
I'm
use
not
your
gonna be
massive
able to hit
necrotic
it.
damage sword.
yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
big
kill
healing.
Oh no.
Yeah, that ring is still stuck on you, Wary.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to ask
Well-
Amina. Do you know a way of any to remove any cursed items?
Should begin to think a little as I begin to type into Google.
And the magic.
Yes,
8
you're
ball
just stares longingly at Amina. That's all he's doing.
I wish this model had a unicorn horn, but he doesn't.
I can edit it.
Oh,
Wait, do you have a
can?
unicorn horn?
I mean,
Yeah.
just
Oh, that's
Photoshop.
awesome.
Yeah. He's got one white horn that comes out like a unicorn.
Like a narwhal.
Yeah.
Not a unicorn horn, never mind.
Let's see here. If I could remove curses, I've heard of mages that are able to do it, but I can't unfortunately do it myself. It's a spell. Find someone that can do it for you.
Alright.
Probably in
Good to
Drisden.
know.
Or perhaps Lady, what's her name in Muvika?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
to-
Fawn.
Maybe your cleric could do it here.
Yeah, maybe Fawn could do it. He's a.
Oh, I can
Great.
probably remove a curse.
Maybe if we just pull really hard.
Good. I just need to know that there's the option. You pull really hard. I'll
Curse?
keep it on for now.
Curse? We can remove a curse.
I wonder if if we had like to regrow your finger. And
Well, yeah, we just cut it off and just put it back on.
Gentlemen.
It's actually not that difficult.
It's not that diff. Oh, look at that! Remove
No.
curse.
Oh,
Oh my god!
gentlemen.
I'll hold on to it for now, but it's nice to know that
And-
we'll have the option.
Ulu doesn't have the spell prepared either, so
No.
you have to wait after a long rest.
It's useful to me still for now.
What's your name? Hi. Thank you, sir.
I didn't choose my spells after a long rest, but that's okay. Know now what you want, so we will do that.
All right. You guys ready to depart then? Anything else?
Nope. Who needed rations? I have extra.
I will grab it from you when I need to, unless you want to.
I'm just gonna give you 5.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. How much are they each? I will. pay you.
They are 5 silver each.
2 pounds
Okay.
each. Or not a pound.
You can buy next time. How about that?
I mean,
I bought a whole bunch at the last place. So
you can
Sounds-
buy it in Wissam as well. You're still in Wissam.
Oh, that's true.
yes, let's move south.
Okay.
All right.
Go
You guys
kill a Nightwalker.
begin your journey the next time we show up here. So that's where I will end the session. On the way back to Dristain,